We all know a person who carries the entire world on their shoulders without ever letting anyone see the weight. A person who moves through life with quiet determination, refusing every helping hand, brushing away every offer of support with the same rehearsed line, "I'm okay. I've got it." Sometimes this person is a coworker. Sometimes it's a friend. Sometimes it's someone we admire. And sometimes it's the person we see in the mirror. Our society loves these people. We celebrate them. We call them strong, disciplined, resilient. We point to them as proof that determination can conquer anything. But what if the people who never ask for help are not strong because they want to be, but because they once learned they had no choice? What if their independence is not confidence, but armor? What if their silence is not peace, but survival? This hidden pattern has a name: hyperindependence, a psychological defense mechanism born out of fear, conditioned by trauma, and disguised as strength. Today, we will go beneath the surface. We'll explore the hidden psychology of people who never ask for help, where this pattern comes from, why it feels impossible to break, and how they can find a healthier way to exist in a world that requires connection. We live in cultures that worship independence. The lone wolf, the self-made warrior, the person who succeeds without leaning on anyone. Needing others is portrayed as weakness. Dependence becomes something to be ashamed of. But this idea collapses under basic biology. Humans are social organisms. Our brains regulate best in connection. Our nervous systems are literally wired for co-regulation, cooperation, and emotional support. We survive because we lean. So why do some people grow up believing that leaning is dangerous? Because at some point in their early life, it was. Hyperindependence rarely begins in adulthood. It is built quietly, piece by piece, in childhood. There are several common childhood experiences that shape this pattern. Some children are forced to grow up too fast. They become the emotional support, the peacemaker, the caretaker. They soothe adults who should be soothing them. These children learn, "My needs make things worse. I must be the strong one. No one is coming." By adulthood, needing nothing becomes their default identity. Some children grow up unseen, not abused, just emotionally invisible. No one asks how they feel. No one notices when they're hurting. No one offers comfort. Silence becomes self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency becomes isolation. Isolation becomes identity. Some children do cry, and they are mocked. Some reach out, and they are met with anger. Some ask for support, and they are shamed. They learn quickly. Showing emotion is dangerous. Asking for help leads to pain. So they shut down. They toughen up. They become the strong one. Some children open up, only to be abandoned, humiliated, or betrayed. Their nervous system remembers, trust leads to hurt. Never again. These children grow into adults who keep their hearts locked behind steel walls. Hyperindependent adults all share certain psychological drivers. Their refusal to ask for help isn't personality. It is protection. Let's break down the 5 major psychological engines that power this pattern. To ask for help, you must reveal something: your confusion, your limits, your struggle. For many hyperindependent people, being seen clearly feels terrifying. They fear that people only love their strength, not their truth. So they hide behind competence. They hide behind, "I'm fine." They hide behind silence. Hyperindependent people associate help with unpredictability. What if they judge me? What if they don't do it right? What if I become dependent and they disappear? Control becomes safety. Asking for help becomes risk. Most people experience rejection as a sting. Hyperindependent people experience it as confirmation of their deepest belief. My needs are too much. Asking becomes dangerous because a no feels like abandonment. So they avoid asking entirely. Many hyperindependent adults feel anxious about reciprocity. If someone helps them, they feel trapped. What do they expect in return? What if they use this against me? It feels easier to do everything alone than to carry invisible debt. At the heart of hyperindependence lies history, a moment, often many moments, where trusting someone ended in hurt. As adults, they choose solitude, not because they want to be alone, but because they don't want to be broken again. From the outside, hyper-independent people look strong. But inside, something slowly deteriorates. Carrying everything alone leads to exhaustion. Emotional, physical, mental. The human body is not built for solo survival. Eventually, it collapses under the weight. This loneliness is unique. It doesn't come from isolation. It comes from being surrounded by people who never actually see your inner world. You are known, but not understood. Present, but not held. Connected, but alone. True intimacy requires mutual vulnerability. Hyper-independent people give help, but never received it. As a result, their relationships remain surface level. No matter how many years they've known someone, no one gets in, no one gets close. Ironically, the person who refuses help eventually becomes angry that no one helps them. They think, why am I the only one who carries everything? But they forget that they built the walls that keep others out. Healing doesn't mean becoming dependent. It means becoming balanced. It means learning that connection doesn't destroy you, it strengthens you. Here are the foundations of healing. Healing begins with acknowledging the truth. I act this way because once I had to. My independence protected me. But now it is isolating me. You loosen the armor, not tear it off. Hyper-independent people can't start by asking for big help. Their nervous system won't allow it. So healing happens in tiny acts. Accepting small help. Asking simple questions. Sharing small emotions. Expressing minor discomfort. Receiving a compliment. These small moments teach the body that vulnerability is not danger. You don't trust everyone. You trust the consistent ones. The people who don't disappear, don't shame, don't control, don't weaponize your openness. Safe relationships become the soil where a new emotional self grows. 4. Redefining strength. True strength is not pretending to have no needs. True strength is the courage to say, I'm struggling. I could use some help. I'm overwhelmed. Strength is honesty, not silence. When hyper-independence begins to heal, life changes in profound ways. You stop carrying everything alone. You stop performing strength. You feel safe with people. You experience emotional rest for the first time. Relationships start feeling deeper. Softness stops feeling dangerous. Asking for help becomes possible, even natural. You don't lose your independence. You lose your loneliness. If you are someone who never asks for help, not because you don't need it, but because asking feels impossible, hear this: you are not weak. You are not broken. You are not too independent. You are someone who learned to survive alone, in moments where loneliness was safer than trust. But you don't have to live that way forever. You deserve rest. You deserve support. You deserve connection. You deserve a life where you are held, not just admired for holding everything together.